Just when you'd think the state ethics investigators have seen it all when it comes to tricks campaigns play to get your vote, the digital age is showing how the outdated South Carolina Ethics Act is. A Palmetto State sheriff found a way to grow his department's Facebook page's likes to nearly 10,000 followers. Well, he then converted that same page to his re-election effort. A move the former head of the South Carolina Ethics Commission says should be investigated and something lawmakers should use to update the state's Ethics Act. Here's Chief Investigator Jody Barr tonight with the Queen City News investigation.
So I see now it says James Hudson for Darlington County Sheriff. The most recent was April 22nd, which was 3 days ago. He changed it back to James Hudson for Darlington County Sheriff.
A tipster wrote us on April 22nd.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is James Hudson Jr., and I'm your sheriff of Darlington County.
Asking how the Darlington County Sheriff's Office Facebook account suddenly became the sitting sheriff's re-election campaign page. At the time,
good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We are here today at the Darlington County Sheriff's Office Evidence Room.
This Facebook page was the only official Facebook communication channel between Sheriff James Hudson's office and the public. The page started as Hudson's campaign page when he first ran in 2020. He then changed it to the Darlington County Sheriff's Office in 2023. Since then, the office posted press releases, new hires, asked for help to find missing persons, and the office routinely asked the public for tips on investigations.
You know, it's good that they're getting the message out there, but is it posted for the Darlington County Sheriff's Office, or is it posted as a promotion for James Hudson for Darlington County Sheriff? That was an official press release from the Darlington County Sheriff's Office on the James Hudson for Darlington County Sheriff.
Michael August says his own sources started contacting him the day the sheriff converted the Facebook page.
In the information section, it says community page. However, it's got the address to the Darlington County Sheriff's Office, phone number for the Sheriff's Office. When you click on the link, it actually goes to the Darlington County official site.
I contacted August in April, 2 days after the conversion, to ask him for an interview.
The feeling I got was that, you know, he's created this page and has 8,800 followers. And, you know, are all those people following for public information? Are they his followers as a candidate? He instantly gained 8,800 followers on a James Hudson for Darlington County Sheriff's. And, you know, a lot of those people that were texting me and calling me and said they didn't follow the page for that particular reason, that they followed the page for informational purposes, just like I was following and see what was going on throughout our county.
August spent 2 decades as the Darlington Police Department's lead investigator. He then went to the State Law Enforcement Division as a senior special agent investigating public corruption. He retired 7 years ago and is now running against Hudson for Darlington County Sheriff.
He gained a political advantage by doing that at no cost to him. It puts other candidates that may run against him behind the 8 ball, because it's a disadvantage to us, because he's used, what I believe, he's used county funds and county assets to do that.
We searched Facebook for official Facebook pages for all of the state's 46 sheriff's offices. Of the 46 counties, only 2 do not have official Facebook pages, the Cherokee County and Darlington County sheriff's offices. We also found sheriffs seeking re-election had their campaign pages separate from the official office account.
He's used his page to gain access to more followers and more public views to further his campaign. If he's making judgments like this on his Facebook page, what other kind of bad judgments is he making?
But this Facebook page is not the only thing our sources found. Not long after we interviewed August in April.
It's a check and an application.
We obtained this sheriff's office check.
Check is made out to a private business for the amount of $400, and it looks like it came from Darlington County Office Fund. The attached form behind it would be an application for a sponsorship to a private business, and it says James Hudson for Sheriff. Looks like he's spending our taxpayer dollars to run his account.
The sheriff's office manager filled out the form using the office address, phone number, and the employee's county email. The form shows the sheriff wanted his re-election page credited for the taxpayer-funded donation.
He actually signed this check. You know, the buck stops with him as it would with me.
August also donated to the same sponsorship. He says he used his own money and reported that to the Ethics Commission as a campaign expenditure. In June, the gym posted August's picture to its Facebook page and listed the donation as a political candidate. The same day, Hudson's picture went up and the post listed the Darlington County Sheriff's Office as the sponsor. Hudson's campaign report does not show this expenditure. We dug through every post on Hudson's re-election page.
Today, we're having our second annual Back to School Bash here at Darlington Sheriff Office.
Since the name changed from the official sheriff's office to Hudson's re-election in April,
James Hudson for the people.
we found 17 separate campaign posts on that page.
After November, 6-7 months down the road, James Hudson will be out in the community doing things, because that's the kind of person he is.
Nearly every post was made during the work week, during the work day. We don't know who posted them or whether they used county-owned computers, cell phones, or camera equipment. But the one person who would know, Darlington County Sheriff James Hudson. I asked the sheriff multiple times to interview starting late last month. The sheriff never responded to a single message. Here he is. But we found him putting out campaign signs along a country road last week.
I'm not going to talk to you before you answer.
Sheriff, I want to talk to you about this Facebook page.
I'm not going to talk to you.
How about this check?
You instructed me not to talk to
Instructed about who? You're an elected official.
you. I'm not going to talk to you, dude.
Are you using taxpayer resources for your campaign? Before you leave, I want to show you this check.
Have a nice day.
On August 28th, we filed multiple Freedom of Information Act requests. We wanted documents that could show whether public employees and county-owned phones and computers were used to post the campaign material. But the county demanded hundreds of dollars to let us see those records. The same day we filed those requests, the Sheriff's Office created a brand new official Darlington County Sheriff's Office Facebook page.
If there's evidence that somebody is doing that, an employee of the Sheriff's Department is doing that during business hours, during their work hours while they're at work, it's inappropriate. But the fact that it was posted during the day alone does not indicate to me that there's a violation. Could have been somebody outside of work hours.
So it would take, obviously, an investigation by the State Ethics Commission, perhaps, to get to the answer to that question.
Yes.
We took our findings to Attorney Childs Canty Thrasher. She's the former chair of the South Carolina Ethics Commission, the commission that investigates and enforces violations of the state's Ethics Act. What is the purpose of this act?
People get confused and think it's morality. It's not about morality, it's about the campaign ethics, campaign finance, all of the laws that go into fundraising, what you can and can't use campaign funds for, but also what you can and can't use state resources for and official resources. So it also applies to local politicians and governmental bodies all over the state. Looks like a check from Darlington County Sheriff's Office. It says the Darlington County Sheriff's Office account, but the Facebook handle for tagging purposes, so that's for advertising that this is who the sponsor is, it says James Hudson for Sheriff. So that could potentially be a violation because, as we just pointed out, it is public funds and public resources, meaning that one of the employees filled out the form and was involved in this application, but the Facebook page is James Hudson for Sheriff, which is private campaign efforts.
But on the conversion question, the law was written long before Facebook became such a campaign tool.
But it doesn't contemplate changing the page from the official page to a campaign page or changing a campaign page to the official page. These types of campaign ads should not be on a public page that's using state, again, public funding and public resources.
We asked the Ethics Commission whether it's ever handled a case with the conversion of a Facebook account from public to campaign use. The commission told me this would be the first.
Re-elect James Hudson for Sheriff 2024. Those are the two hashtags. Hudson 2024. Yeah, that's the hashtags I was reading. Clearly appears to me it's a campaign post. This is posted on James Hudson for Darlington County Sheriff. I think the State Ethics Commission should investigate it and see what's going on with it. I have been doing criminal investigations most of my life, and when they sent this to me, I knew red flags went off, and I knew it wasn't right.
As for the Facebook conversion question, the former ethics chairwoman told me lawmakers would have to draft a new law to make converting a public page to a private campaign page illegal. But for the check, the sheriff wrote, someone would have to file an ethics complaint and the commission would then investigate. The State Ethics Commission will not investigate anything we reported here for now. And that's because the commission does not open investigations within 50 days of an election, and today is the 50th day. Any state investigation into this would not happen until after the election, which is set for November 5th.